then buckle up because I'm going to tell you Bella's birth story. You saw the Christmas vlog, you have no idea what that is.
I know what they are. Yay!
It's a very exciting day. Happy birthday to
Bella!
Bella is 9 years old today. I have a 9-year-old daughter. Yikes, guys. Can we even believe
You already
it?
had a 9-year-old daughter.
You had a 9-year-old son.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I've had 2 9-year-old boys. This is my first 9-year-old girl.
Oh, yeah. And I'll be your second.
How does it feel to be 9?
It doesn't really feel different.
It doesn't feel different, but you've been so excited.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we go downstairs and see if we've got any presents?
Yeah!
Leave screaming to the girls, always.
I think that's a yes then.
Yay!
Go on then, Bella, go for it with your present.
Looks like you're going for the one which you know what it's going to be.
It's a bath bomb.
Oh, wow. A pink one. A pink bath bomb.
Bunny likes it.
Zara's made you some stuff and puts it in this tin. Am I right in thinking you can't keep the tin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Zara's tin that she uses for gifting things.
To Bella, happy birthday.
To ya.
To Bella, happy birthday. Love from Zara. And Bunny A, and Rosetta, and Elsie, and Bunny S. I
And they're
hope
all
you
your
have
toys,
a very
Saz?
happy birthday. Mm-hmm. No, so Rosetta and Elsie are the Illy dolls,
Oh, okay.
and Bunny S and Bunny A. Because
Very
Bunny Amelia and Bunny Sophia.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, I can never keep track of these things.
There are more cards behind you, Belle. Do you want cards or presents?
Oh, actually, I need to finish our present. Oh, look.
The bracelet.
It's
didn't
just
tie
a
it, though.
keychain.
Oh, right, keychain.
See? Thank you, I love it. It's so
okay.
pretty.
That's very kind, Zaza.
Thank you, I love it.
I made it out of the beach Poppy got me.
Ah, Poppy the elf.
Oh, they're sliding off. I think they're not untied.
We'll pop it all back in the tin and we can fix it after if you'd like to open some more presents.
You can store it in the tin.
There we go. It's a Belle card.
And Belle is still your favourite princess?
Well, yes, definitely.
Can we see?
Because Bunny's wearing a Belle outfit.
Bunny is wearing a
That's
Belle
why.
outfit
Same
that
with
she
my
had.
bunny.
Yes.
I love it.
Belle and you dressed as Belle and the rose.
Mm-hmm.
Belle's rose. Belle.
I wrote that one. I wrote that one.
Cool.
I wrote it myself.
Yeah, look at you as
Keep that.
silver anniversary.
Keep that.
Yeah.
To Bella, happy birthday, love from William, Dylan and Zara.
We made a mistake that we forgot about Dylan.
Oh, did you add him on in the end?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So whose handwriting's this?
Mine. And
Or-
Will wrote his name.
Oh, that's
All
very
of
good.
the other bits are mine.
It's very good. It actually all looks like the same handwriting.
Yeah, it does actually.
I mean, Sarah's handwriting's gotten very good now.
It has.
It already was good.
Oh, was it? I love your confidence, Sarah. I love it.
Now, should I open this one? Let's see. Do you want to help? Does anyone want to help me?
Okay, there you go. Oh.
Do you want to help me with the next one,
It's
Zara?
almost as if you're being sweeter to us now that you're
no,
9.
Rick, that's
Are you okay, Will?
That's a bit of a con.
What's this?
Oh, still, poor
The
baby.
satin pillowcase. Is this the one that you have?
It is.
Hey,
Yes.
that wrapping paper. Go away!
Thank you.
Have you ever seen a child so happy about a pillowcase? This is a very silky, special pillowcase.
The one that you said was very soft. No, but it's folded up.
Yes, you open it up and it's very soft. And Bella
It says
really likes
standard size.
Bella likes soft things, don't you, darling?
I can see through the wrapping paper.
But Bella,
Can you?
it says standard
Oh,
size.
no.
What is the standard
I
size?
can see through
Well,
the
do you
wrapping
want to open
paper.
this one with me? Well,
Alright.
No, it is.
Disney. It's a chipmunk. So
Wow.
It's the Disney one. So now I can drink it and we can have hot chocolates and stuff.
Wow.
It's so pretty.
Can we see?
I love it.
Oh, he is very cute.
Excuse me, I can see through that one and I know what it is.
Well, don't spoil it for your sister.
Okay. Why don't you open it? So I know.
Before Zara blurts it out.
Zara, do you want to help me with this one?
I can't even get it. I can't get it.
Well, I can.
What do you got?
Colour of the World colouring pencils, 24. There are 24 different colouring pencils. That's cool.
But do you know what they're for? They're for skin tones, because you can never find the right colour to do people's faces and arms and things. And you love
Really?
drawing. Yes, 'cause you can never find the right skin tones. So,
Right.
You know, you always have to use like yellow.
yes, exactly.
Oh, I don't like it when I have to use yellow.
I know. So now you've got all the different
Thank
shades.
you.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
that's so helpful. Yes. Okay. Now
What's
I'll
next? Which one?
open-
Big one, small one, big one, small one.
Will?
Alright.
Multi-packs. Mega. The gel pens.
Do you know they're a bit different to normal ones?
Mm-hmm.
Scented.
Are they actually scented?
They're actually scented, because I know you...
I love
Just
scented.
go out
I
and
love
smell
scented
it.
so much.
Well, that's why they're a bit different to the ones you've had before.
My friend has scented pens, and I like to smell them every day.
Well, now you can smell your own pens.
Oh,
Can I smell?
smell it.
Just don't put that in your nose.
You know.
Don't put it
Good
in.
advice, Will, from someone older and wiser. Don't put a pen in your
Why
nose.
haven't you?
Which one are you excited for, Zara?
I want them to open that one because I want her to do it as well. I just want to tell her.
You want to tell her? Are you that excited for her?
Yep. Go on.
She's too busy smelling her pens.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna be here a while.
Oh my gosh.
Can I just
10 years
smell it
later.
again?
Just doing the sound effects so that you don't have to.
Thanks, Will. It's really helpful for Mummy.
Okay, I'll smell the rest of them later.
That one. Oh, I think I know what that is too. By the sound.
It's a rattle.
Everyone knows what it is.
Yeah, it's a rattle.
It is. Bees. I knew
Look
it.
at these colour. Oh my gosh. Look at those ones there. Zara, look at
There's
those.
lilac.
They're so pretty. They're like shiny.
So cool.
Look at those ones. Those ones might be one of my
Shake
favourite.
around
And those
so
ones.
much. It's so tempting.
Whoa.
Zara's
Okay.
really adamant that she wants
well.
you to open that one, but you're not having any of it, are you?
So
No.
after that,
I'm
you
gonna
open
open it next to
this one.
Zara.
Yes,
What's
please.
this?
That looks something princess. Princess Knickers! Oh.
No, they're not. There are like loads of things in here.
Oh, you got a
Princess
bar from and
bendy,
bendy
rollers.
rollers.
What are those?
Well,
You know
they're
the
for
things you
curling your
use
hair.
even I know that.
Oh, they're so pretty.
But, I mean, you have already curled your hair, haven't you, Will?
Bendy rollers, yes.
She
But
like
you
to...
can use like
You-
all 6 of them in
What's
one
that?
hair.
Is that like a cloth or something?
6 of them in one hair, yeah.
What's a hair
like
bonnet?
Medusa.
A hair bonnet, mummy.
A hair bonnet. It's to put your hair up and protect it. You can put it in it while you're sleeping. It's silky.
Oh, nice.
But these are a different way to curl your hair. I'm not sure if these will be as good as the Princess Bendy thing that you had from Father Christmas, but they're pretty. So,
Yeah, they're
And
pretty.
there's 6 of them. So.
And there's also this heart bottom.
well, that's lovely.
Thank you. I love it.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Open it. Open it. It's a lily dog set! I told you. I knew it.
Oh, it's the bell one.
I knew that. I totally did knew it.
Look, Zara.
I thought so. Technically, I really thought
It's
so.
the Ellie doll set.
I
You
saw
did
the,
want
when
that,
I
didn't
saw
you?
this heart logo, I was like, yep, it's the Illy doll set Bella wanted.
Well,
Wow.
do you want to open this
It
one?
was
with
so
me?
easy. Yes. Maybe what that is. Oh, that's another Illy doll. That's the
It's
white.
the Snow White one.
Well,
I
she...
asked for this for my birthday and I asked for
You
this.
did, didn't you? She is beautiful. So these dolls, the girls are obsessed
I
with.
thought it was Christmas a second ago.
Well, it feels like Christmas, doesn't it, again? So these
So now we
dolls.
can finish our collection.
Well, these dolls aren't. They're not. She isn't Snow White, is she? She's Disney bounding as Snow
yeah.
White.
Yeah.
She's very
She's
beautiful.
so pretty.
And there's
I
a
love
surprise in the balloon that you'll have to unbox later and see what it is.
her.
There are some presents from other people that other people have left. I think that's the last of the presents from Mummy, Daddy, and your siblings. But there
I
are
love
two
it.
things.
Thank you so much.
Well, there are some things under the tree, little unbirthday presents for William and Zara. Should we get those out?
Yeah.
Unbirthdays. It's just a little thing because they're all quite reasonably close together in age. Something that we've done forever, really. And they just have one little present on each other's birthdays. So basically, you just have one fewer present on your own birthdays because these three have really close together birthdays. They're within 6 weeks of each other. So within 6 weeks, we're going to have another 2 birthdays. So rather than having all the presents on their own birthdays, they have 2 fewer presents on their actual birthdays and they have one on each other's birthdays, if that makes sense. And it just spreads it out a little bit, doesn't it? So you have an unbirthday present to open today. Now you're getting a very merry unbirthday, yes, just like in Alice in Wonderland. They're a little bit older now and they would understand, but when they were very much smaller, it was more difficult and tricky to understand. So it was just a nice little something. If you check under the balloons, the 2 little packets for William. You saw the Christmas vlog, you have no idea what that is.
I know what they are. I know
Not
what
a
they
clue.
are. Mummy, I know what they are.
Don't tell him.
Oh, but
Don't tell him.
everyone
The
knows
other
what
one's
they are.
yours. Okay.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Because everyone in the audience knows what it is as well.
I know
They-
what this is too.
You're going to be so disappointed if it's like tissues.
I told you. I
Befana.
knew it.
Good thing.
And for anyone that hasn't watched the Christmas vlog, what on earth is Befana, Will?
Trading card game.
And-
Disney.
Are you obsessed?
Yes.
I mean, does obsession cover it? No.
No.
No. And the other one is...
Also, a sleeved booster pack.
Wow. What's the difference between a sleeved booster pack and a booster pack, Will?
A sleeve booster pack just protects it. So inside you've got the booster pack. This is like the outer layering.
So it's not really any different.
and also you can like hang it on
Oh.
something.
Oh, right, in order to sell
order
it
to
in the
sell
shop.
it, yeah.
Okay, Zara, you're waiting sort of patiently. Well done.
I thought so.
You thought so. What is it? What have we got?
The little set I wanted.
You were looking at these in Shop Disney last time we were in London, weren't you?
Yeah.
So this one is Cinderella inspired, like a desk workspace bedroom set. And what's yours? Like an office workspace
It's
set?
like a bell.
So you've got a sofa, a desk. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. And you can have a look on the back to see what. Oh, like a computer and. But you do tend to play with the Ellie dolls kind of all together, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
So you can use all the stuff.
Are you pleased with your presents, baby girl?
Yes, 100%. I
Yes.
love all of them.
Oh, and baby girl and baby boy. Not so babies.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. Have you got a favourite, Val?
Maybe. I like loads of them.
Top three? Top three?
The Illy doll stuff and the beads in that. Those are like. But I like all of it so much.
Do you want to have some breakfast now, or do you want to play for a bit? What do you
I
want to do?
think I want you to make. Could you please make Mickey waffles and then we'll play?
Good plan. Okay, I'll knock up some Mickey waffles. You play, and then you can have a special Mickey birthday breakfast.
Yeah.
What have we got, Val?
We're gonna see. Oh, I got a cupcake! Zara, look! Look how pretty it is!
Did you enjoy your Mickey Waffles?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to open some more presents that have been left here for you by friends?
To Bella, happy birthday. It's a Disney Tinkerbell jewellery crafting.
Wow.
That's so cool. It's like a
That is
Disney
so cool.
Tinkerbell book. And then you open it and then there's jewellery inside.
Oh wow, there's lots in there.
There are different types of gel pens. There's a paint. I think that's a painting.
Oh yeah, you have to paint that you look.
And there's a notebook.
Wow.
It's a bound notebook as well.
So cool.
Wow. So everybody is now dressed and the children are playing in the living room. It looks like Christmas morning once again, but they are all playing very nicely. As is tradition, they're all wearing their birthday t-shirts. I figure birthday t-shirts are just not good value to wear just for that one day. So they all wear their current age on each other's birthdays. So obviously Bella has a number 9, Zara's wearing her 6, and William was wearing his 11 for the last time because his birthday is next. So if you've been around here for a while, you may have heard this before, and I apologise for that. But if you're new, then buckle up because I'm going to tell you Bella's birth story. I do wonder if this story alters at all as I tell it over the years. Obviously, it was 9 years ago. I'm going to do my best, and I guess the only way to find out is to go back and watch the other birthday vlogs to find out what I said then about her birth story. So her birth story starts, I guess, a few days before her birthday. I had preeclampsia and I was going in. I had an induction date for... It's either the day of my due date, the day before my due date, I literally can't remember. But I do know the day before I was due to go in and be induced, my auntie, Len, who you will have seen on Christmas Day vlogs, Disneyland Paris vlogs, cruise vlogs, all that kind of stuff. She's lovely, she's basically my mum. But she hadn't taken care of what was just the boys then, the two of them. She'd like taken Dylan places and stuff for me, but she'd not taken care of William before. Will was coming up to 3 and quite highly dependent on me at the time. She was coming over so I could show her like where things were in the house. Don't worry, we are getting to the birth bit in a second, but this is kind of an important part of the story. So Will sort of sat down next to me and he seemed really warm, and he was a really wild toddler. He was running. And suddenly he just sort of went a bit quiet. I thought, oh, okay, you're a bit warm. I'm going to pop him in high chair. He was still sitting in high chair to eat lunch. I thought I'll give him some Calpol with his lunch because I always like to give medicines like with food if possible rather than on an empty tummy. So I popped him in his high chair, gave him his sandwich and some banana, and I was about to go and grab some Calpol. Lynn was there and I was just showing her where various snacks and things were that was kept. And suddenly he started, I thought he was choking. He was not choking, he was having a fit. It was the first ever febrile convulsion I had experienced, and I was flipping terrified, so I ripped him out of his high chair. I thought he was choking, so I kind of slung him over my shoulder and did all the pats and stuff. He did throw up banana all down my back because I guess he had food in his mouth. But phoned an ambulance. My husband dashed home from work. Dylan was there, he was very upset, so Lynn was consoling Dylan. Ambulance came in. So ambulance ride to the hospital, very long day there. Diagnosed as a febrile convulsion. I was having contractions in the hospital, but it was not a hospital where they did delivering babies. It was a hospital where they dealt with like medical illness stuff, not obs and gynae. So eventually got discharged from there, but I was really terrified to take my eyes off Will. He'd never been away from me for very long at all. I was very much his main carer, so I was very much nervous about leaving him to go into hospital because he was barely even my husband had him on his own at that stage. So I went in to be induced that following day, even though the day before I was like, I'm not going, I won't leave it. Obviously I had to, medical reasons. So my best friend came to keep me company in the hospital, who was pregnant as well. I think she was more like 12 weeks pregnant, and I was obviously ready to drop being induced. And it was really warm in the hospital, but it was really cold outside. It was like snowy and icy outside, December. So they say to like walk round and round, don't they, to try and get the labour going if you've been induced. So it was too hot to walk around the hospital. We ended up walking around outside. Eventually, I think like midnight came. I was like, you're going to have to go because you've got your own children. You're pregnant. I think she was pregnant with her third. So she already had two kids at home. and she must have been exhausted as well. So I sent her home. My husband came to join me in the early hours of the morning. The induction was moving, and I knew it was because my teeth are chattering. It's only the talking about the memory of the labour that I remember. So I more remember saying, oh yeah, my teeth are chattering. They do that when I'm in labour, don't they? Than I remember the teeth chattering. Does that make sense? It's like when I had my operation, I can remember one of my nurses who's looking after me while I was under heavy sedation saying, you probably won't remember much of this. And I remember thinking, I'm going to remember that. I remember that more than the actual sensations. It's really bizarre, isn't it, how your brain works? So my teeth are chattering. Bella was the first one that I'd discovered hypnobirthing. I'm trying to exhale and let it go rather than clench up. My husband was like, you okay? Because you're like, you don't seem as tense as you were before. Doing hypnobirthing, okay. I hadn't discovered rainbow breathing yet, which I did with Zara. We'll talk about that more on Zara's birthday. But I was very much, someone had told me, you know, your cervix is like, if your whole body's like this, then how's the baby going to get out? Like everything loose and then the baby can come out, which makes total sense. So I was sort of very quiet. Not that I was really screaming, but I was visibly more uncomfortable with the boys, whereas with Bella I was a bit more zen. So eventually it was sort of coming to the time where the boys were likely to get up, and my auntie was at home with them, but I didn't want Will to wake up. Still understood, but I didn't want Will to wake up and neither of us to be there. He just wouldn't have dealt with that terribly well at the time. So my husband went home, got breakfast and stuff, and then I can remember things getting like quite intense. So I'd been examined and I was 3 centimetres, and it must have been about 8 in the morning, and then suddenly everything dialed up. So this is third baby. Inductions do move in a sort of a non-linear way. Apparently, not that I've ever been through a normal labour where you are not induced. I've always been induced 4 times. But apparently it's a lot more gradual and progressing steadily, whereas induction can be much more, you know, and apparently. So I'd been examined, and I said, I really think something's happening here. I need to call my husband. It's like, oh no, it's not visiting time yet. So I just thought, I can't deal with you. I was in so much pain. It's just like, I can't speak to you. So I thought, right, I'll text him. I remember looking at my phone like, I can't use this. I just can't send a text. I just phoned him and I went, you need to come. You just need to come now. And he's like, are you all right? What's going on? I was like, look, I can't talk. And I had to hang up the phone. I was just like, I can't text. I can't deal with it. My brain was not functioning. Oh, I hadn't had any pain relief at all because I was on the ward rather than labour ward. I was on the kind of the antenatal, you know, the people who are not in labour ward. So he showed up. He managed to get let in before visiting. He's still wearing his coat. And I said, things are really progressing fast. I think I can't remember which order. Was I being examined first, or did you go and get someone? I think I remember saying, water's about to go, need to push. And everything went. I think they then got someone to examine me, and they were like, whoa, okay, you're 10 centimetres. Oh, 10 centimetres. Suddenly it goes from, it's fine, we don't even need your husband here, to, whoa, well, let's move. So they grabbed my bag. My husband still has his coat on. I'm all not very dignified. Pushed through the corridor. A very kind nurse flung a sheet over me because no one else had thought to do that. And they're in the lift going, don't push, don't push, don't push. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how do you not push when you're supposed to be pushing? So then I do remember they got us to labour ward. They pushed me into this empty room. Jeremy Kyle was on the TV, and I said, you can get that off. That is not the first thing that my daughter is hearing in this world. Turn that off immediately. So that I was coherent with. Couldn't make a phone call or a text. I could instruct to turn Jeremy Kyle off. Had my priorities. And then they wanted me to transfer him to a different bed. They're like, oh, this bed, the end doesn't come down. Why would you have any antenatal beds so the end doesn't come down in case you have to deliver a baby? And if you stay tuned for Zara's birth story, you'll know exactly why that's important. But they wanted me to swap onto the other bed. I'm like, I can't move. So they literally flipped me. So I was like on my back. They just flipped me on all fours. They gave me gas and air, which I don't think I could even inhale. I think I bit on the pipe thing. I think it detached. I was like, this isn't even attached or anything. And yeah, 2 pushes on all fours, and there she was. So I'd been up all night, being very quiet. It was quite quick, really. And then I can remember sitting in a wheelchair. I guess I'd been for a shower. Why was I in a wheelchair? Or maybe I was about to be moved. And I remember my husband standing there holding her, going, oh, my arm's quite tired now. And I was like, you're quite tired now. I feel like I've been run over. But anyway, we're all okay. They did keep me in for the night. Can't remember why, but I was kept in for the night. I did want to go home, but they wouldn't let me. They did put me in my own room with her, so I thought, right, well, at least the boys could come visit. And I can remember my husband pushing Will in this pushchair. He was still very much in like a stroller because he was not yet 3 and so busy. And my little baby boy that I had waved goodbye to suddenly looked massive because I had this tiny newborn baby girl. And then there's this picture of them first meeting Bella, and Bella's in the cot. And Dylan's looking down adoringly at her, and William's like, what's that? So, yeah, we went home the next day, and yeah, that's pretty much it. William did still continue to have temperatures on and off, but that was his last febrile convulsion of that season. But yeah, the birth story for, I guess, William's is not as dramatic as that. Sarah's, though. So we've got William's birthday next. Sarah's birth story probably wins most dramatic. Anyway, I think now it's time for a little bit of a tradition of mine, and that is to ask the children some birthday interview questions at these key milestones, which happen to be their birthdays. And I ask them largely the same questions I've asked them previously, just to see how their answers changed, but also a load of questions that you've sent in. So thank you so much to everyone that sent in questions over on Instagram. I will ask Bella some of those questions. But one of the questions I thought was genius, and let me know in the comments if I should do this, is put together, I don't know exactly what I'd call it, but a birthday interview question book where you could record the things every year. So I definitely think I will be putting together something like that if that's something you guys would be interested in. If not, I'll just make them and print them out and use them myself. But anyway, let me know if that's something you're interested in. Okay, let's get bells and get this birthday interview with a 9-year-old. 9 underway. Right, Bella, time for another birthday interview. So what's your name?
Bella.
How old are you today?
9.
How tall are you?
I think I'm like roughly around 1.4, somewhere around 1.4.
And how do you know that?
Because we went to Alton Towers and I wanted to go on the rides that Will was going on, but I was a centimetre off, and that was a while ago, so I'm probably above 1.4 by now.
What is your favourite colour?
Pink.
Well, we never would have guessed that, would we? What do you want to be when you grow up?
An artist / designer, dress designer, costume for Disney, and like designing concept art.
That would be amazing. What are you really good at?
Art.
What do you find difficult?
I don't know.
Do you find anything difficult?
I don't know.
What's your favourite thing to do at school?
Like, what do you mean?
Well, what's your favourite thing to do at school?
Like, out of all of it?
Yeah.
Play with my friends.
What makes you happy?
When I'm with my family.
What's your favourite toy?
Bunny.
Favourite film?
Beauty and the Beast, I think.
Favourite place to go?
I like to go to Disney, my favourite.
Favourite food?
Meal or food?
Whatever you want.
I like lots of foods. My favourite meal is Chinese. I love Chinese. One of them anyways. And my favourite dessert, really chocolate cake, and I like Percy Pigs a lot.
Yummy. Now someone else has asked, what's your favourite chocolate?
Now it depends. It depends what. I do like the Christmas tree chocolate. If you haven't seen it before, it's white chocolate Christmas tree, milk chocolate Christmas tree, and then it's in a pattern like that, and it's really tasty because it's a mix. So I guess I like that mix of chocolate.
What's your favourite animal?
A rabbit.
Favourite sibling?
I like all of them.
What's been your best memory of being 8?
Maybe, I honestly can't remember, but it's something about Disney. It's I can't remember what Disney trips I've been on when I was 8, because I've been on so many that I just can't remember. Like, I'll just say like one of my favourites of the cruise because I can remember I went on that when I was 8.
If you could just choose one of Belle's dresses, and people haven't bothered to ask you your favourite princess because everybody knows it's Belle, but if you had to choose just one of Belle's dresses, either live action or animated, which would be the best?
Wait, it could be live action. So like the green dress, the blue dress, the yellow dress. I like, one of my favourites is the pink because it's pink and it's very fluffy and I really like it. And I have a dress of it. I had it for my 8th birthday, I think.
Favourite Disney snack?
Disney snack. I really like Dole Whips. I also like the Flump. That's really nice. I like the Flump and the cake pop thing.
Oh, the Flump, as in the Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like it as much, but I do really like it. The one covered in chocolate.
The lolly covered in chocolate and the flumpy one.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And also the Dole Whip.
Favourite ride at any Disney park or ship?
Favourite Disney. I really like the Mine Train at Walt Disney World. I also really like Winnie the Pooh, Ariel, and I love the place where you eat at Belle's. It's not an attraction, but I love it.
Oh, the restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant.
Two questions we're just going to sort of smash together. What do you think about being on YouTube, and do you like being filmed all the time?
I'm not really filmed all the time because half of the videos I'm not even in, and I do like being on YouTube.
Why is that?
Because it's fun and we get to do loads of cool stuff. I'm going to Disney. I love going to Disney and getting it filmed because then we can remember it.
And what do you always say when I try and put the camera away in Disney?
Get it back out because you need to film something.
Because you want to remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you say that to me all the time. Most memorable birthday gift? I assume that means of all time.
All time, I don't know. I can't even remember half of my birthday gift. I can remember some of last year's, but I can remember my Christmas, but not my birthday.
Do you have to go back and watch the vlogs?
Yeah.
To capture the memories.
Well, this year, let's say, I really liked my Lady doll because I asked for it and it's really nice. So yeah, I'll say that for this year, but can't really remember the rest.
Interesting one now. As a child, do you think the plane journey is worth it to go all the way to Walt Disney World when it's much quicker to get to Disneyland Paris? So Walt Disney World's
Yes.
about 9 hours, and
I think it is. It's sometimes a bit like tiring and stuff, but I think it is because Walt Disney World's a lot bigger, a lot more variety, and it's more like well known than Paris and stuff. So it's more big, I guess.
There is a lot more variety, isn't there?
And lots of rides like that we really like. So yeah.
Lots of rides that they don't have in Disneyland Paris. So you do think it's worth it, even though it's 9 hours?
Yeah.
We've got a lot planned to do, haven't we? A lot planned to do on the trip to keep you busy on the plane. What is something Mummy always says to you?
That you love me.
Disney highlight of the year?
This year?
Yeah.
Disney highlight. Like in the Disney parks and cruise, or does it mean like
Anything.
anything Disney? I really liked when we went on the cruise again because we had pirate night and stuff, and it was like a new experience for us because we went on the Magic in COVID. So yeah.
We didn't get to do Pirate Night, that's right. Pirate Night
We
was
didn't
fun.
get to do loads, and we didn't get to meet the characters properly and stuff, and get our autograph books signed, and yeah.
And who loves you the most?
Mummy?
Happy birthday. It is now time for Bella's birthday cake, and I've got a bit of a confession. I had a lovely pink candle for you, Bells, and
It disappeared.
Well, it did disappear because I had it last night when we were sorting out all your presents. I got it out so that I wouldn't lose it, and I've gone and flipping lost it. I'm sorry. I've turned the house upside down. I've spent the last hour. So you've got a silver one, which is still a silver 9. Yeah. But all I can say is, sorry, does anyone else ever do that? Just get something out, hide it in plain sight, and I cannot think what I've done with it. Do you know what I've done with it?
Put it in the cupboard.
No, shaking
the
heads.
time.
You do it all the time. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Anyway,
Okay.
time for singing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bella.
Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish.
Yay!
Bella. Technically Isabella, actually, although we called you Isabella. We chose your name when you were born, and other than in the doctors or the airport, you're literally never called Isabella, are you? Never, ever, ever. So Isabella just sounds wrong. Your name's Bella, okay? Bella, Bells, Ballerina, Princess Bella, all the things, but never Isabella. Anyway, Bella, you're 9. How's 9 treating you?
Great.
And favourite present?
I'm not sure what I like.
You're not sure?
I liked loads though.
You like those?
I liked all of them.
And how's your birthday going other than Mummy losing the pink 9 candle?
Great.
I'm really sorry about that. I literally had it last night. It's so frustrating. We had all the stuff out, getting everything organised. Like, right, get really organised. Make sure we get the candle out. It'll probably show up at some point before you 10.
and then we'll be like, oh my gosh, it was there all along.
Literally. I've probably like put it in a washing basket and moved it from room to room. So it's probably upstairs in the laundry or something silly.
Yeah.
Silly Mummy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all those YouTubey things. There are more birthday vlogs on screen to watch, or you can check out my Patreon for some early release videos. So I shall see you in one of those places. Bye!